So I was telling you about my orchard, and this is my orchard. These four bigger trees here are some old apple trees that I planted a long time ago, and I didn't take care of them, and they just really haven't done much. They produced apples last year, not very many though. I'm hoping this year they do better. The last couple of years I've been doing a better job of pruning them, which you need to do so the tree can get air up inside of it. If you see the branches that I cut off, there is a whole, I could talk for an hour on how to prune a tree, but you really want the air to be able to go up into the tree and the tree to be able to breathe. And then every flower on here is going to turn into an apple. Okay, so every bloom you get theoretically should turn into an apple. Okay, but I've cut off some of these, and that gives more energy to the other branches and the other places, but it also opens it up and lets air get in there. Now, the tricky things with apples is you can't just plant one apple tree and think that it's going to grow and produce apples. You need several apple trees, and you need trees of different kinds to pollinate each other. Now, Mr. Offerman is going to come out here for our field trip and be talking about bees. Bees are one of the most important things in all of the world for all existence, and he'll explain that. But bees will come over and get on the flowers here and get the pollen and transport it over to those trees over there when they flower out and spread the pollen, and when they get together they will pollinate, and that's what makes the flowers come out and gives you apples. I have some crab apples. Crab apples are very good for pollinating everything, but really with apple trees you kind of need to know what you're doing, and it's a work in progress for me, because I really don't I've been doing this for 10 years out here, and I'm finally starting to get some apples, you know, some apples where if I really want a good crop, then I really need to take care of the trees and give them a lot of attention. So fruit trees are not something you want to plant and just forget about. They take work. This is a pear tree. It has not blossomed at all, so there may not be any pears. There's a few blossoms here, but they don't look very good. We need some rain still. This is a peach tree, and it's got a few green limbs on the top and a few blossoms, but it really does not look good. I'm going to do the scratch test on it. It is green. Can you see there how it's green? Okay, now it doesn't hurt the tree at all, but this is the orchard, and like I said, I'm going to keep building on it. We do it so we can have pears and apples, but also for the animals to have pears and apples. And on these, we cage around them so the deer can't get to them. They're older and don't really need a tube, so we put cages around them, or else the deer would just rub their antlers on them and eat them and bite them off. But this is my little plot. Not very pretty, but is what it is.